Hello to all of my spoiled brats out there. It's Envy Chaz, owner of Spoiled Girl Collection, and today I'm going to be giving you a short tutorial on how I achieved these beautiful knotless braids. Okay guys, so let's get straight into it. So I'm going to be showing you all of the products that I used to achieve this look. So I used Afri braiding hair in 50 inches. It came with 6 bundles. 2 are missing, as you can see, which were used for a previous style. But this is all hair that I had laying around. During the quarantine, we can't go to our beauty supply stores right now because everything is closed. So this is all hair that I had in my room. I believe I used about 6 bundles because I did have some more in my closet. So next I used this wooden spool holder. I got this from Walmart for $9.99, and I used this to separate all of my hair and lay it on here before I even start braiding. So next you'll need some styling mousse. I use Afro G styling mousse. This is very important if you really want your braids to last. You need some kind of mousse. I will be using She Is Bomb Edge Control for all of my parts to make my hair super sleek. I absolutely love this edge control. It is the best. Okay, so you will need a comb to part your hair with. If you have a rat tail comb, it will work better so that your parts can be super straight. But this is what I had in the house. And then if you want to add some jewels at the end, I have this little pack of jewels that I had actually laying in the house also. I got this from Amazon a while back for, I believe, $5.99. Okay, so of course my hair was already done when I decided to do this tutorial. So I took some down to show you how I braided. Y'all, my nails look crazy. The nail shops are closed and I could not get that last nail off. So don't go in on me too bad. So first I'm going to be separating my hair out. I use 3 pieces for each braid. And I use pretty small pieces because I like my braids to be small. So I'm going to separate these and place it on the spool holder. So I'll just be using 3 pieces for each braid, but I went ahead and sectioned out some more so I can show you guys both methods that can be used for knotless braids. I usually fill up all of this though when I'm braiding my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and place a little edge control onto the part to sleek it down, and then separate it into 3 like you would a normal braid. So I'm going to begin braiding as you usually would with a regular plait, and once I get back to the front, that's when I'm going to start adding my braiding hair. When I take my braiding hair, I'm going to put it through my pinky finger, and I'm going to slide it through so that it gives it a little length. Then I'm going to take this hair and place it underneath my index finger, with the other piece of hair still being held behind my pinky finger. And then I'm going to go ahead and braid as normal, holding the other piece in my pinky finger. Once I get back to the front, I'm going to take the hair that was in my pinky finger and add it to the front piece, and then continue braiding. When I get to the front again, I'm going to go ahead and add my second piece of braiding hair. Again, I'm going to put it through my pinky finger and pull it all the way through. This is how I get my braids to be so long. And then put this piece underneath my index finger while I'm holding the rest of the hair behind my pinky finger and continue braiding as normal. When I get back to the front, I'm going to add that piece behind my pinky finger to the rest of the braid and continue braiding. As I get to the front again, I'm going to go ahead and add that last piece of braiding hair. Again, putting it behind my pinky finger and pulling it through. And then placing the hair underneath my index finger and braiding per usual. And when I get to the front again, I'm going to take the hair behind my pinky finger, pull it to the front, and continue braiding the hair down as usual. So as you can see here, there's no knot up here. There's just a braid that looks like it's just coming out of my scalp. Of course, if I was doing this on somebody else's head, it would look way better. But I think this is pretty good to be doing my own knotless braids. So after I completed that braid, I decided to take out another braid to show a different method that could also be used. It's pretty similar to the first method, it's just different when adding in the hair. I ran out of She's Balm edge control, so then I grabbed my She's Balm Goo, which is also an amazing product. So I added a little too much She's Balm Goo here. But that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and separate the hair and prep it to do a normal braid. Your edges are, well, some people's edges are a little thinner than the rest of their hair, so I have to make sure that I'm super careful with my edges so that I don't pull them out. So I'm going to go ahead and separate my hair into 3 as I would a normal braid again, and begin braiding like I would a regular plait. Now when I get to the front of my hair and I begin adding in the braiding hair, it's really similar to the first method. I'm going to still put it behind my pinky finger to pull it through. But after I put this hair underneath my index finger, I go ahead and add the hair behind my pinky finger to the top part of the braid and continue braiding. I like this method, but you have to make sure that you hold the hair pretty tight. So I'm going to go ahead and add my second piece, putting it through my pinky finger again and putting this piece underneath my index finger, and then adding the top part immediately after I place the hair underneath my index finger, and continue braiding as usual. Now I'm going to grab the last piece, put it behind my pinky finger again, and the long part underneath my index finger, and then add the piece behind my pinky finger to the front and continue braiding as normal. I do want to stress how important it is when you're adding the hair to hold it super tight and kind of pull it so that it's coming down and it won't create that little knot at the top. So then that way you have a nice just flat braid coming down. You have to hold the hair really tight. So now I'm just going to go ahead and continue braiding this hair down all the way down to the end. I do like my braids really long, so braiding it down can be a little tedious. So we're going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Now you can see how sleek those braids are. I love both methods. And then I just add on a little jewel to complete the look. And we will have almost a complete look. With these braids, they're super flexible, so they're no pain after you get done. I'm going to take and put a little styling mousse throughout my entire head. And this is just to seal up any loose strands that may be sticking out and to kind of seal up the braid itself. I might even do this sometimes like 2 weeks after my braids are complete or have been in. I'll go back and put in a little mousse just to freshen them up a little bit. Now you can style it however you want. I like to wear my hair to the side, so as you can see, I'm pulling it to the side. Y'all, but look at how good these braids look. Like, both of those look just amazing. I've had the rest in for maybe a week. But I absolutely love these braids. It took me about 2 days to complete it because we are in quarantine, so I didn't have anything else to do. So I would stop in between. But I'll keep these in for about 2 months or however long we're on quarantine. But I absolutely love these braids, y'all. I'm kind of feeling myself. Again, when doing braids on yourself, they may not look as perfect as they would on somebody else's head, but for doing them myself, I'm pretty proud of myself. You can seal the ends by boiling a pot of hot water and then dipping them in there. So I did do that when I originally first got done with my braids, but these are bomb. But that's it for this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more videos. Make sure to rate it thumbs up or thumbs down. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram at envy_chaz for my personal page and at Spoiled Girl Collection for my business page. And again, y'all, I'm so sorry for this ratchet nail. I keep looking at it now that the video is over. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay? Bye.